In Parashat Vayelech, Moshe explains to Bnei Israel that he won't be able to bring them into Israel, but they should not be afraid, because Hashem will be there with them. Amidst this moving speech, Moshe throws in a seemingly random mitzvah known as Hakel. The mitzvah states that at the end of the Shemitah year on Sukkot, all of Bnei Israel should gather at the temple and hear the Torah read aloud. Why is it that this mitzvah is thrown in here at such an intense and crucial moment in history? Let's look at what the purpose of the mitzvah of Hakel is in order to truly understand why it's here. As Moshe explains, the purpose of this mitzvah is so that Bnei Israel fears Hashem, but that still leaves us with questions, such as how will the people randomly start fearing God from just reading the Torah, and why do we do it specifically on a Shemitah year? In general, fear is often the acknowledgement that we are not in control. For example, people fear the darkness because they cannot see and therefore are not in control of knowing what dangers threaten them. Others fear the ocean because human beings are not built to survive in the thousands of feet of water, nor do we have any idea what is lurking beneath those forceful waves. Similarly, fearing God is the acknowledgement that we are not in control, but rather Hashem is. This fear is essential in the unique relationship between man and God. Hakel greatly resembles Har Sinai, in which all people of all ages gather to hear the words of the Torah. The only difference is that Har Sinai, there were visible, awe-inspiring signs of God, such as his voice and thunder, which overwhelmed Bnei Israel to the point where they thought they were going to die. So how could Hakel, without the miraculous thunders of God, possibly inspire fear into Bnei Israel? It is this same exact question that we, in modern times, constantly ask ourselves. How can we possibly develop such an awe-filled, genuine relationship with God without the miracles and apparent divine intervention that the Jews experienced in the desert? Hakel represents this change in the relationship between Bnei Israel and Hashem, from a hashgacha niglet to a hashgacha nisteret. This new generation of Jews will not see God in their lives in such an obvious way like Har Sinai. Instead, we must find Hashem in our lives, recognizing our history, understanding that Hashem was there in every step of the way, and will continue to be there whether we can see Him or not. It is therefore understandable why Hakel is in the year of Shemitah, because Shemitah challenges the notions of control and survival, reminding us that everything is in Hashem's hands.